appears at last, hero of fable, defender of faith, both true and able. This man so bold and Herculean, readies for sport most Priapian.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But You do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is...
What happened to these children?
Red means stop.
What are they?
Green means go.
Where have you been?
This
Cabin in
is
Arcadia?
all little girls
Little
know.
sisters? Atom factories?
It's grotesque.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
I say we should otherwise, it's just a... jerk response from the uninformed. Doesn't ruin it.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshments, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
I went through basic with them, decent sort, but the Italians, Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
Gets that from his father. No one from my side of the family was ever so
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't.
I took care of it.
Mr. DeWitt. We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected...
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any. Brung you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon...
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Stolen ring. Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between
Must
you.
be somewhere else.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they...
Get your hands off me!
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle, or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
Are you in the know? The Big Daddy may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant. Do you know all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
She's got you. What is the greatest lie ever created? I've got the record. What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on man? And they still sound the same as when you were
Another one. Hey, you got an issue with my food pal. You're welcome to put on an apron.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their out.
I had all of these visions before coming down here of utopia. Every man with his hand on the great chain, the wheel of progress turning. Every cliche you can imagine. And what is the first thing that happens when I open up shop? Petty thievery. Now I have to lock all my valuables in the closet. Remember 2076. It's the problem with coming to Utopia, is that it still has the people.
How do they work?
The great chain guides all about.
Good afternoon.
Buongiorno, signore.
Suchong observe strangest of coincidences. On other side of a window, man in strange hat experimenting on Suchong's own creation. On plasmid. Man name of Fink. Outrage! Theft of intellectual property! But man name of a Fink is no fool. Through addition of oxidizing agent, turns plasmid ingestible through stomach lining.
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Ryan very impressed with Suchong's initiative. Theft of intellectual property.
Her head.
All that unpleasantness with Fontaine seems so fair.
wish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely.
Gotta find that box.
Lovely. Something to me. Especially something to you. Yes. It's almost primal, isn't it? It's hard of us before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches us in places
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Powerful and masculine. Oh, yes, when I feel
The urge to surrender. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing. Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Bonjour.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
Where is he hiding that box?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much to understand.
In this case, Cohen intended to show us the struggle of a great man, condemned to breathe the swampy air of the parasite.
You see all that in that little picture?
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
Did your companion...
Oh, what's this one?
Oh, please, it's so beautiful. What if you've given me so much to think about? I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a world.
Are you in the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor? The rumor monger asks, why has Tenenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tenenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tenenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
So, what kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection.
Dr. Steinman told me
Ryan understands something fundamental about mankind.
Darling, that line
This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal. No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
For God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial, let's see.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea. Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Look up there.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber? Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Stuck.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
Come back! I want the frosting!
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
New songs? They're real.
What's that now?
Washed up!
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this. When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Look, there. Splicers.
Some fella nearby? Some fella?
You've been using me this entire time!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Welcome to the... Hey, I've got a family to feed.
How do you stand that? It smells revolting. Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes. Yeah, our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all in here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
It's my home, too!
Swore I checked that!
Not ready.
Who are we? We are men of tomorrow.
You were my...
It's locked.
I'll see what I can do. Got it.
I always used to dream of Charles Boyer. I hope he drops in on me someday. Although you have no claim to fame, they tell me with the lights off, it's all the same. I want a little amour to you. Maybe it's gotta be tonight for sure. We'll be glad to share my bread. Mine'll be thine.
Feel better already.
Mr. DeWitt.
You'll regret this. Wasn't the maid a looking for a school? One that ever did die. Said Sherry, I've waited long. Hope it's not too late for you to do me wrong. I want a little amour to you. Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. Tonight, 8 o'clock. If you've got the key, it'll fit the lock.
As such, you should never back down to an intruder in the night, and with Ryan Industries home defense products, you won't have to. Stand your ground is every man's right.
Big and tall, but I don't mind if you're short and small. I never measure ounce for ounce. After all, honey, it's the punch that counts. I want a little amour to you. Baby, it's gotta be tonight.
Very painful. Best advice is never forget who you are. Who's that, you ask? I'm a legend, you hear? A legend!
I can help you. Take it.
Much obliged.
Look up there.
Take your time. I'm fine down here.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They're gonna be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam. A sympathetic figure. Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
You can't judge a man only by his Come on out, we're a fucking home!
It's locked.
I can do that. There you go.
Need some help with this.
Child's play. Got it.
These new songs, they're real personal to me. Let's talk money! Signature, sweetheart. Psychology, sociology. Well, I'm the kind of theories I
I made I gave Hello? You promised
Heartless. That's what this town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread, marked return to sender, insufficient postage.
limits to how deadly vessels goddamn skin! Respect my privacy. There's gonna be trouble. Don't back out now. Don't be such a party.
Shows you what your buddy knows. Open a genetic horizons for a trial of fresh air. Fresh air is how it gives you decent and 100% safe.
Face me. It'll do you so much good.
Wash my hands. Now!
You say? Always I
Last time you'll screw me over.
Get up. Looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something you...
Thanks.
You want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
I'm a legend, you hear?
Got a lock here.
That won't take but a minute. All yours.
Last time that boy came over, there was urine all over the bowl.
Your pie was out or your coffee's cold. Your wife's ex-husband just got parole.
Did you hear that?
God knows how I tried with you.
While the iron is hot.
It's locked.
Looks simple enough. All done.
Nice.
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's buttonman. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink. Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
I'll see what I can do. Ready.
No need to call Johnny Law. Ryan Price Security. Safety for the self-sufficient.
Unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
I closed that. I closed it. I want to check, but I'm telling you, he is closed. Glenda?
You'll burn out.
Come home, sweetheart. Glenda, honey.
That'll do!
Stay with me, Mr. DeWitt.
Pretend you
Can't find anything. Don't die on me, DeWitt.
Child star. I'm just a star. Period.
All these jerks. Meatballs, Kara. I'm the only one who knows the score.
Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But I got something new in the works.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling with those messages.
catch!
Elizabeth, little help?
Let me have a look. There you go.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Our imperfections will gang up on you on Christmas Day. They must be excised, like tumorous growth. Before it's too
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
You spit, Rabbit. You spit, Frankie. And you leave me what?
My purpose here is
I know
none
you're
of
the
your
client
concern.
and all, but I've gone about
Consider me a
far
means
enough
to
without
an
you.
end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Do it! Now!
There.
madness.
That one!
On it! Take this!
Thanks!